Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In this video, I'm going to be setting up my first budget by paycheck for the month of December. This is the fourth video, I think, in my December budget series. So I do have a 12-month simple budget planner that I created, and that is available on Amazon. In December, I'm using the printouts that are printed in black and white, but if you stay tuned, you will see a full flip through of the entire 12-month budget planner that I created. What I'm doing is budgeting for December 6th, and I did plan for only my husband's income with this first paycheck. Nothing from me and nothing for extra or cushion or rollover. What I like to do is make sure that I fill in my top priority first. And what I'm doing, what you can't see me doing off camera, is looking at my calendar, because I need to make sure what bills need to be paid within this first budget pay period, or this week, so that I can allocate it properly. And then also looking at the actual monthly budget, so I know how much money I have for specific categories, so I don't go over. And my top priority is going to be Genesis chapter 1 verses 3 through 4. I'm praying that God is a light over me, over these finances, so that we can allocate it well, steward it well, and help our family, reach our financial freedom. So one other thing that I am focused on in the first week, or in the month actually, is to make sure we have money put aside for my husband's birthday. I wasn't sure if I should pull it out directly to take care of, the special dinner we want to have and the cards that the boys will give him, or if I'm just going to, put it into like our gifts fund or something like that, and then just pay it back from, whatever we spend. Anyway, our giving, though, is 10% of the planned income, so that is going to be $110 for the tithe. And at the beginning of each month, I like to give a first food offering, and so that's always $60, but this is once per month. So the total of our giving bucket is $170. Now, my camera was zoomed in so close that you couldn't really see what was on the right side, but I was checking my monthly budget to see how much we need to put aside for our automatic savings. Now, we budgeted for $300 for the month of December, so if you divide that by the 4 paychecks, we should be putting $75 a week. And this money is set aside for several different purpose funds, and in one extra credit card payment. I'm writing in the cushion here, even though I don't think I budgeted it in. I didn't budget any specific amount for the month of December, but just in case something happens. The emergency fund, we're not going to put anything towards the emergency fund in the first week, because I think we have other expenses that are going to be a lot higher, and we're not going to be able to fit that in. But what we do make sure is available in our operating account or within our budget is the investment money. Fidelity gets $35 every single week, and they take that as an automatic draft. And Robinhood, we use that to invest for dividends or in dividend paying stocks, and they take out $30 every week. So that's $65 every week, like clockwork, for investing. And then cash expenses. Now, I'm really not sure if I planned this correctly in my monthly budget, but I had to do a little bit of thinking, because we have $288 allocated for cash for the whole month. So that breaks down to $72 per week. And it's not usual for me, so I had to take a moment to think about it. But my wallet, I want to give myself a little money that I might have to use if I need to top up gas or buy like milk and bread from the grocery store, stuff like that. Now, since the first week of December is just 1 week after Thanksgiving, we already have a whole lot of food left over. So we won't need to do a lot of grocery shopping, but $20 should be good. Hopefully we can use that, and we'll manage with that. If we need to, we'll pull some money from our food fund. Again, it's a savings account that we just put money in each week whenever we need to pull from to buy groceries for the house. Now, my A5 black binder has a few household envelopes in there. I'm going to allocate $26 to that this week. And then my A5 brown binder is for all of my savings challenges. That will also get $26. So that's our $72 in cash. And hopefully that's how we'll, use that money when it comes. Now for bills and expenses, we have quite a bit to put here because a fourth of the mortgage goes aside each week. Again, you can see on the calendar, we have Geico that's due on the 1st. We have our mortgage due on the 1st. But we do the 1st of December, we're already saved up the amount for our mortgage that we pay on the 1st in November. I hope I just made sense. I don't know. I'm tired and it's late and I'm trying to record this video to give to you guys. But the 1st of the month is when the mortgage is due. But every single week we put aside a fourth of it so we can have for next month's rent or mortgage. Again, we're pretending it's a mortgage because we're saving for a mortgage, and we're putting more aside than our rent is actually cost us right now. So that's my way of saving ahead of it. Now on my calendar, I have PSEG listed as $49 due, but on my monthly budget it says $50. So we'll see what happens when we close out this first paycheck. $475 is being put aside. I do believe I'm going to put $125 towards Geico. We paid a portion of our Geico insurance in November, so we're not going to be able to pay the full $500 towards that in the first paycheck. It's just too heavy. So this is my attempt to break it down and hopefully get ahead of it by January, maybe February. Let's see how that works. So I'm adding up everything that I've already allocated to see how much money is left. And now we have $194 remaining. So I am going to allocate $125 towards the Geico insurance. And then that leaves us with $69. So I did not allocate any money for food, again, because last week was Thanksgiving. I think we'll be okay. And I have a little cash in my wallet. I have some cash in my binders if we need to use it to, stock up on minor things, again, like milk, like bread. So I'm going to put $9 into milestone birthday. My husband does not have a milestone birthday in December, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to add a little bit of money to that. Just to do it. And then $60 is going towards gifts, and that way I can use the money from there if I need to cover whatever birthday expenses we incur for next week. So this is the budget by paycheck minus what we plan for giving, investing, bills and expenses, cash, purpose funds, and our savings. We have a zero-based budget. So that is everything. I thought I might need to fill out the zero-based budget log at the bottom, but I don't. Not until I come back to close out this budget and fill in all the actual numbers. So what I'm doing is writing in the cost of our expenses, which is $1,100, and when you subtract that from the planned income, you get zero. So every dollar has an assignment. Nothing is left to chance or happenstance. And I hope you really liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a chance to maybe budget with me or set some goals for this new week. Whether you're paid weekly, bi-weekly, or once a month, make sure you mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much again for being here. This is a quick review of my monthly budget. I'm just making sure I allocated everything correctly, and I think I did. The only thing I realized that I didn't include on my monthly budget was a line item for food and groceries. I don't know where my head was, but this is the calendar. PSEG is budgeted at $49 on my calendar, but $50 on my monthly budget. We'll figure it out when we get there. Thanks again for being here, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.